Hello. Sorry I'm late. Well, I'm not really. Oh, I've not long got back from the Weekender, which was in Spalding. And I spent a little bit of money. Not too much, but quite a bit, really. So there we are. So I wasn't going to come on because it's about 40 degrees in here. Well, it's about 32 degrees here now. Well, what is 82 in Fahrenheit against centre height?
In centre height.
Yeah. Where's this bloody mouse going wrong? Why does this mouse keep going wrong? There they are.
You need to buy
There
a
they
new.
are. There's my
Good
mates.
evening, ladies
Hello.
and gentlemen.
Mates. Josephine, William, and
Good
Brian.
evening.
Tonight.
He uses the term
Good evening.
mates loosely, I have to say.
Yeah. I'm not going to do these things tonight. These here.
No.
Lamppost. A. Two
I-
reasons.
Harry's cooking. He's cooking.
I try to get
I am
rid of
cooking. Reason 2. Pete's not here.
Pete's not here. That's right.
Reason
We're all-
3.
We're all scouting.
We mislaid the dimensions that we did get the dimensions from the park in Lincoln, from the actual thing I'm making. And Ruth said I had them, and I said she had them, and she said I had them. And turns out she had them, but she couldn't find them until later on this afternoon. So I couldn't actually put the drawing on the floor, which I'm going to have to do because it's 10 foot long, and then get the drawing on the floor, draw it all out, and then measure where the lengths these are cut at because they're different lengths. Measure what the diameters have to be down the side. So there we are. That's the end of that. So I thought I'll do something simple today because I won't be staying huge length of time. So I thought we might play with the scooches. However, at the
What
at
neglected
the,
to say was I told him he was making
at the show today,
something
at the
reasonable.
Weekender
That's
today,
so cute.
I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to change the jaws on this chuck because I took this chuck with me because a friend of mine, namely Skycrafts, is it Skycraft or Skycrafts? Model SK made some jaws for me. So the new buddy range for me to try out, and they're there. So if you like pendant off-center turning,
Oh,
that's the
look
way to
good.
go. That's the way to go. There you are. But I had to take a chuck to try them on. Of course, I took this chuck, which had the small jaws on because I wasn't supposed to be doing small stuff today. So I'm going to have to take the chuck and take the jaws off and put the other ones back on.
Well, what
Bear
you
with me. So while I do that, Josephine can read out who's in.
Okay.
I'll change
Do you want
these.
to put us?
Hang on.
background.
I will do. That's it. I put that down there. Right, two things in
Today,
my hand.
hurry up, Terry. Come
Two
on,
things
get
in my
up.
hand at a time. And where are we?
It's not that he's rushing.
Thank you, the
little
mouse fixed either.
Little mouse there. Yeah, this mouse is playing up. See, there you go.
There
Oh,
we
I
are.
feel so. I feel shielded now. Anyway,
Shielded.
good evening
Shielded.
and welcome, everybody.
Shielded.
And at the top of the chat, we have Douglas Mungham.
Get on.
Douglas, hope you're
Hello,
okay.
Douglas. I haven't seen you for a while.
Douglas.
Hope you're okay.
We've got Andy Door 60,
It's nice. It's
James Dunn, Frederick Day, Terry Bartlett,
Hello,
Albert
boys.
Dawson, Doug Bennett, Vinnie Charlton, Karsten Peterson, Todd at Glencove Woodworks, Mike Evans, Martin Dickinson, Colin Izzard, Haley Wooden Burl, Tony Smith, Des Barnwell,
Everybody say hello to Des.
Evening, Des.
James Crawford,
James.
Marie Klein, Nigel Harvey. Oh, Nigel's saying, good evening all. Is Terry doing some Fred chasing to join the sections together?
No.
No.
Woodworm Paul.
I could do some
Welcome,
thread chasing, but that's a change again. Changing
No,
to
you're
something
not.
else.
No, you're not, Terry.
So I'm
Steve
not be doing
Fleming,
that today.
Rob the Professor,
Hey, Rob.
Harvey
Hey,
Klein,
Rob.
Norman
I saw-
Greenwell, with your woodshed.
Robert's at the weekend. Is
Andy.
I bet he didn't spend as much as I did.
Oh, stop whining about how much he spent.
Colin at Turn Links.
Colin.
And I think we're down to the bottom. Not sure what I've read.
Colin from Turnlink said he's late for parade. Take
I am,
yourself
Colin.
into the bathroom, Colin. Look in the mirror and give yourself a good talking to.
Actually, you're not
Boy.
late because I've only just started, Colin. Colin took me down to the weekender today and brought me home, of course.
Oh,
Bless him.
you mugged him to take you.
Well, I took him on Friday to take all the AWGBs us down to help set the stand up.
Oh, I see.
So-
Rob, the professor says he spent enough.
Did you? Right, number 1, Joe. I'll find which one. There it is.
This is enthralling.
Shut your mouth. You can always leave.
Bye.
Cheeky son.
I know you want to get away early to see the closing ceremony of the Olympics. You're probably watching it now.
It's on the big screen
Someone-
above my
There,
monitor.
see. The big screen. See, you got me on a tiny little monitor, expecting me,
As you on his phone.
and you're on. They got that one on the big screen.
You had my phone in the corner, Terry. Shut up.
There's no chance. Yeah.
I have two
Anyway.
22-inch monitors and a 42-inch TV,
And I'm on a phone.
and you're on the phone.
So these jaws, inch thick, look, 2 different sizes in them, 2
Ooh.
different sizes for the pendants that people make. And he said, "Can I try them out for him?" Well, they fit the chuck perfectly, but I'm not going to make a pendant today because I'm.
Is that SK114 Chuck rubbish?
No, this is the Axminster Super Precision, but all the jaws fit all the Axminsters, don't they?
Same thing, yeah.
So yeah, they all fit. But he does them for any.
Isn't-
He does them for any
Oh, does
Any
he?
chuck.
chuck.
Oh, good.
You got to specify the chuck so you can make them with that chuck, of course. But he just wanted me to try them out, see what they were like.
Hey, he doesn't do one for my Chuck.
So I will do. No, well, that's all right. That's easy.
Wood tools. Yeah, you're right.
Fred Gilliver's in the chat.
Sorry, I've got plenty of
Good
other
evening, Fred.
chucks we can fit them onto.
Yeah.
Indeed, and you have.
I'm not short of a chuck or two.
Or 3. Or 4.
You chuck it that way, Brian. You'll be fine. Now you can see why Brian got hundreds of chucks because you've got to change these jaws. Like.
Exactly. It's a pain in the
Well,
remote.
it's only took me about 4 or 5 minutes. So
Nah,
if that.
15 minutes you've been at this, Terry.
Oh, well, I've got to waste time somehow. I'm sweating buckets here. Like. Cooking on gas. Cooking on gas. He's a pain in the butt. Nearly there. Right, so I'm going to practice my scooches and have a practice and a play for half an hour or so.
Colin at Turnlink says,
Yes.
watching chuck jaw changing is just like watching paint dry with Terry, as usual.
Right, that's that. Put these new jaws over
Robert
there.
Wood's in. Good evening, Robert.
Hello,
Evening.
Rupert.
Good evening, Robert.
Colin at Turnlink says, stop being such a cheapskate and buy some more carriers. Well, that's a good point. Yeah, Colin.
That is a good point, but yeah, can't be bothered.
But then the carriers are a bit of a faff too,
Yes, that's true. They can be.
because you have to get them in the right place in the
I
school.
don't fit in it. I
school
don't
and
fit.
all that.
I don't fit.
What?
It's too big. It's too
What?
big.
It's gotta be too big.
It's all right. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering.
Open his jaws up and bite him up it.
It's done. Done.
Very
You're
simple
done.
here tonight.
Get that centered right. You can see I
Yeah,
marked
get-
the center. You can see I marked
get-
the center.
Yeah, get that centre but as a guess. Yeah, that would be fine.
Yeah, well, you can see I've centered it. Innit?
It's a guesstimate. It's close enough.
Close enough.
Estimation.
Take that one down
Have
with
you
one
noticed
hand.
I'm not getting at you just yet?
No, that's plenty of time for that. Lay it off, back on, spinning well. Right, I haven't used a screw for quite a while, so this could all go wrong.
You go rough us
Alan
out with a
Gibbs
screw.
in the chat. Good
Yeah, of
evening,
course you can.
Alan.
Rough it out with everything.
Evening, Alan.
Even I. Good evening. Hello. Good evening and welcome.
On a sharp screw, anyone will do, because they're all sharp.
Colin says that's a funny alarm post. It's a
Yep.
miniature trial. It's a miniature trial.
Not having a lamppost today.
He says he was too tired and too sweaty to try and.
It's
turn
too
it
hot
on.
and they're too heavy to pick up. And actually, the
Yeah.
truth of it is, Ruth and I measured it, Colin, in Lincoln Park, and all the measurements she wrote down.
And lost them.
And then when I said, "Where's the measurement?" She said, "You got them." I said, "No, you got them." "No, you got them." I said, "No, you got them."
Oh,
And today,
me to you.
she messaged me and said, "I found them."
That's
Yeah, that was
Master
that.
and Mrs. Chuckle Brother.
So she's found them, but I haven't had. I've marked out on the ground a straight line, and still not round yet.
Oh, see.
A straight line, and then I'm gonna draw it on the floor in the workshop here because it's 10 foot long, and then I can mark out what sizes need to be because there's lots of different sizes in there.
There is.
Fair enough.
So
Charlie at CET Woodturning.
hello, Charlie.
Right, Charlie.
Even Charlie.
I got to
Charlie.
thank Charlie. Charlie gave me a huge piece of oak today and a
Did not.
huge piece of laburnum. Bless him.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Bless him, is right.
So there will be turning on that at some point. I don't know if you can see that. Let's have a look. Press that
see
button
what?
there. He's come.
Johnny Foster's in the chat.
Well, we can
Johnny.
see you haven't tidied up
evening,
your
Johnny.
bench any.
And
at-
Earl is asking what
Yes.
goodies did you buy today?
Yes, that
Look at this.
Charlie.
Look,
And will you see any tonight?
look at that.
Oh,
Where are we? There we are.
Oh, there he is.
wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it broke the floor. It's laburnum. I was wedging the door open, and bless him, he gave me a piece of oak as well.
Wow.
That's a fence post.
Solid,
Perfect.
dry oak, which is nice because I
Very
needed
nice.
a little bit to do my
Cross species on your lamp
to the
post.
to the ladder.
Now,
what's the name?
before you
Rungs.
start again, Haley's saying, what goodies did you buy today? And will we see any tonight?
Oh, I tell you what, I didn't buy this, but I had this. Everybody had this gift to them.
So he stole it.
Everybody had one of these. Oh, I've got to find it. Everybody had one of these gift to them in a goodie bag, as well as other things. All right. So I'll just show. Everybody watch Brian cry. Another tray. Another tray. Brian. Brian, just look. Look.
another bin.
So I could put that. I could put it there, can I? Really, while I work.
You could.
You know?
Catch the sawdust. It'd be grand.
So yeah,
But it's better looking than that blue thing you've got.
another one of these. So that went down well with lots of other things. He gave us lots of other things as well. What else did I buy? I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Don't
11.
often see round ones of those, I have to say.
I bought 12 pots, not tins, of rainbow waxes from Chestnut. And what else did I buy? Bought some reducer from it. I got some Wood Palm Poly. Got some super glue, which we all got. Yeah. I can't remember what else. Oh, and I also got some, what do they call it? Bottles with balls in. Bottles with balls in? Yeah. Bottles with balls in. So you can mix your paint and your thinners, or what, like the special thinners that go with it, so that you can get them more fluid.
Well, that's exciting.
And it is, because I bought them as well, among other things.
Yeah.
Like you do. Right.
You know, I just bought
Anyway.
a plastic bottle with some ball bearings, though.
There you go.
So we've got Lucy Sue Potato Bundy Rose joined us.
Hello, Luby Lou.
Okey-dokey.
So I've got to get this round. I'm just practicing for a minute,
Lucy's in the
Thanks.
chat for 5 minutes and she's talking about food already.
making sure I can use a skew, make sure it's flat. That way as well. We had a good time anyway. It was fine.
Why is your thumb knuckle went white?
What's that?
Why was your
Why is
thumb
what?
knuckle white?
Thumb?
You
I
put
don't
too
know.
much pressure on that skew.
I'm not pressing at all. Do it with one hand, look.
White knuckle airways.
Hey, look, one hand. One hand.
Showing off now, aren't we?
I can't even do that with 2 hands.
So I'm not putting any pressure on it, really.
Dewey's in. Evening, Dewey.
Oh, Jimmy.
Even
I
day.
do it.
I just got to. I'm used this for ages, so I got to warm up. So I'm likely to get a catch. Just have a play.
Frederick's saying he couldn't go. He was gutted. COVID and other things got in the way.
Oh no, sorry to
Oh
hear
no.
that, Frederick.
Been COVIDized, is he?
Who's got COVIDized?
Frederick.
Frederick Day.
Frederick,
Oh, Frederick. Oh, Frederick.
that sucks.
What to treat?
Mark Harvey.
Yes, you do. What to treat, mate?
Can't really do a lot, can you? Mark Harvey's in. Good
Even
evening.
Mark.
Oh,
And Dewey's saying, Brian, how was the live Thursday, mate?
It was fabulous.
Yeah.
it was brilliant, mate. He
I
says
felt that.
brilliant. We were all there waiting.
And he never turned up again.
Good old Brian.
And nobody turned up.
Why would
Got
you do a
skits
cove
in.
with the scooches? Of God's
There
sake.
is-
Evening,
What's
Glenn.
that all about?
Because you can.
Yes, you can.
Bit
Oh,
dangerous.
goodness. Evening, Lynn.
Bit dangerous. So.
Glyneth.
It can be a bit dangerous, yeah. It's not the ideal tool for doing it.
I'm just trying to use it because I'm using it for ages. So I'm
Yeah,
just
no.
trying to use it. So.
We know. Showing off again.
No, I'm not.
Now, Rob the
Making
Professor
sure I
says,
can.
William, I got bullet casings this weekend.
Is
Laugh
that,
out loud.
is that the 1 inch round edged ash tiles?
It is.
Is this
the 1
pine
inch.
that you're doing?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
practicing with it just so I can. Let's try the other one now. Let's try my little 3/4 half inch round. Is it? No, not round. Oval. I quite like this one as well.
Now, Lucy, it's pine at the moment that Terry's got on the lathe, and he's doing some skew work.
Just practicing, getting my muscles into gear.
So if
I was
anyone's
thinking of
got any
making-
questions about
Making a couple of
Skews?
finials or so, but no, I can't do too much tonight because I'm hot and bothered. It's nearly 30 degrees in here.
Right, we're done. Right, good night, everybody.
See you
Shut
next
your
week.
mouth, you.
And Glenn says it's the high-speed barley twist gouge.
Yeah, in my hands it is.
Yeah, the high-speed barley twist gouge. I like that. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Actually, this one here is a bit volatile. Small one.
Should have called it the
So
texturing
is
tool.
it easy to use a small
Texturing
one or a
tool. It's a
larger one?
texturing tool. Well done, William. It's a
It's
texturing.
probably easier to use a large one, Joe.
Okay.
Larger is easier. I find.
Oh, Lucy bought some nice
Oh,
wood
to
yesterday.
me,
Who did? Who got nice wood? Who?
Lucy, what you get, Lucy?
Lucy.
Where? Where did you get it yesterday from?
probably at the Chestnut Weekend.
Yeah.
Christina
Chestnut.
Michael's in. Good evening, Christina Michael.
Hello, Christine and Michael. Nice to meet you
Good evening, both of
today.
you.
Good evening, guys.
That's the
Matter does
Hesler
that-
time variety.
We met them today. Me and Steve saw them today
You
down
did?
at the Weekender. Yeah,
Cool.
they
Can
were
I just
there.
ask? You were
I know he
saying the
says that.
larger one might be easier to use,
Yeah,
but yet there's more tool to catch.
it's heavy though.
Alan Gibb says it's actually a lethal weapon in my hands. Doesn't Glenn's as well. Because
Yeah.
when it goes wrong, Glenn launches it against the door.
It's beer.
You know them boys that do the whole knife throwing thing. Frederick Day said someone told me there was a sample of Chestnut Products' new finish, wipe on poly.
I got it. I got it here.
I might have known. Did you
I'm
buy
gonna
me
try
one?
it.
Wipe on
Did
poly.
you buy me one? That's
It's
the
not.
thing.
You can't buy it. You can't. Well, you can buy it off Chestnut, but we couldn't buy it. It was given to us in a freebie pack with my new tray I
my
showed you.
With your new bin.
My new bin. Yeah.
Fine.
Let's go over here and have a look. Pick out of cupboard one. Oh, there we go.
Paul Finlay, Woodturning at home is in. Good evening, Paul.
Oh,
Evening, Paul.
Good evening.
Looks a bit like Gaviscon or something. You know?
Oh, Gaviscon.
Oh,
Oh, right, okay.
One of those things or whatever.
Does
Why
it say
Anyway,
do
there
not-
it is.
Does
We
it
got a
say do
sample
not
bottle.
drink on the back of it?
Yeah, it says sample bottle, wipe on poly. Apply over acrylic or cellular
Ooh.
sandy sealer using a cloth or brush. Up to 5 coats can be applied.
Wipe on
There you
poly.
go.
that looks interesting.
Yeah, so actually I could try that tonight,
Does-
can I? Well, no.
You
Oh,
could.
yeah.
No,
Why not?
Yes, you
try
can,
it on
yeah.
something that's a bit more
Yes, you can.
Well, I'm not going to put it on this.
Not in paint,
worthwhile.
no.
I'm not going
Waste
to put it
of
on
time.
this. Actually, that wasn't bad for a play.
Unless you colour the paint first and then varnish over the top.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad for a play.
Oh, that was a nice haul, Lucy. Enjoy turning that. I've never turned Paduk.
Product.
Also, I got this one as well.
It's not very nice wood to turn.
Is it now?
I got
I
that one,
don't
look.
think.
JP is in. Evening, Jamie.
A round
Jamie.
skew. Hello,
Hi,
Jamie.
Yeah, that looks dangerous too there.
Was that a sneeze, Terry?
I did sneeze on you.
I'm sorry, man.
God bless you.
Let's try that one. Don't know
Nice
about
to
this time. Never used this before. There's a bit.
Robert Botwood says my skew is stapled to the bench so as I don't do any damage with it.
Good man.
Your forget says, I would think it would leave a streaky finish. Well, we'll see.
Oh, we'll see. Actually, this, I could use this, I suppose.
What skew is that, Terry?
I don't know. I got it from somewhere. It's pointy one, look, round pointy
A
one.
round bar skew.
A round pointy one, yeah. It's a round
Yeah.
skew with a skewed end.
With a
Most of them
skewed
you see are
end.
not actually got a skewed end. It's got a straight end.
Lucy. I sneeze right after a few days.
I will say it's got a long, wider angle than mine, so this will have to be reground thinner. Quite wide.
Okay.
So
Mark Harvey has a question there. He says, is anyone likely to turn a big bowl anytime soon?
yep, I'm going to
Yes.
turn one soon.
How big are you thinking, Mark?
Yeah, how
JP
big would you
says
like
he
us
will.
to turn?
Don't forget, of course, William turns big bows all the time. Puts them on his
Yeah.
on his website and on his YouTube channel,
Do you have the tubes?
which you'll put the link in because there's loads of big bows on there, isn't there?
Mm. Yeah, turned a couple of lovely big U balls.
There you go. Just see what this thing can do. But yeah. Oh, look at that. We can make a straight section there. See? Uses a parting tool. That do. Yeah, it works. First time I've used this.
Let's just say it looks new.
It does.
Getting down thin now, though. About 1/8 of an inch almost.
Julie says he'd like to see you turn a 24-inch platter.
24-inch
Yeah.
platter. I'll tell you what I've got. Off we go again. Walk around the workshop. I got this. I got this one, the small one. Small oak burr.
That is beautiful.
Right. I'll put this one back and get the other one.
Oh, that's a nice piece.
Oh, and this is bigger, heavier.
That's a nice piece too.
I got this. Oh,
Wow.
back a bit, too. A bit too close.
It's nice, Terry. I'll turn it a nice piece.
Wow, that is a nice piece of wood, mate.
Ah.
Which tree
Yeah.
did you swish that off?
It's oak.
Where'd you pinch that?
I didn't. It was given to me. Bone dry, that is. And I got this.
Mark, I just stuck in a link there to a
Oh,
big
God,
bowl I
it's heavy.
turned on YouTube there if you're interested.
This is heavy as well. Oh, my
Oh,
Eddie,
yeah.
give me this.
That is nice.
That's a good bit too, yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know if that'll turn.
Good job.
So yeah,
I haven't
I
seen you
fancy
turning a
doing one of
boat.
them.
I haven't seen you turning a boat for a while, Terry.
No. When's the last time I turned a bow? Anybody?
Don't know.
Can't remember. Eh? Oh no, it wasn't long ago, was it? I did do one.
Yeah,
Oh,
didn't you
well.
do that one that sat on your little workbench?
Workbench. That one.
Mm.
Oh, I did that as a demonstration at club.
No, the
Oh,
other
I've done
one.
that one, didn't I? That's a platter, I suppose. I did that one.
The other one that's got a bag in it. That's
The other one that's got a bag in it. Oh, yes.
is it a bag?
Oh, yeah, I did do, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Where did that come from? Got shavings in there. That's from the oak the other day, turning it. I did that, didn't I?
Yeah, but not that one.
Yeah.
The other one that it sat
Oh,
in
for
there.
God's sake. Joe,
For g-
More
This.
specifics, Joe.
Joe.
that one, Joe.
yes, that one.
That's a roughed out piece of you.
Yeah,
That
but you don't
would
often
save me.
finish them, do you? You always leave them and say,
No, because
you're
that was the
gonna do it
middle
after.
piece. That was the middle piece of the U bowl I did finish, and Pete had, remember?
so it's all right. I'm not getting you to look anymore.
I don't mind, Joe.
Yeah, the one on the other side of the bench there. Do you see it? Over in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
corner.
yeah, yeah. That's it, yeah, in the corner, yeah.
Yeah,
The
what's
one
that one
saying,
that's underneath at
the
the
one
back?
saying burn me. I'll get rid of that. The one saying burn me.
That killed a minute.
Where's my chuck key? Over there.
Kill the man.
You killed Terry wandering him around the workshop.
It is. I'm getting red hot now. I am
See,
red hot.
I was trying to get
You
him
only had
nice
to
and
do it
steady out the
slowly.
lake. Did you
Let's
leave
chuck
a
that bit
chuck
of
key
wood
in
in.
there, Terry?
Nope, I had it hold all the time, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Now Haley's
All
saying
the time.
the footed ball
I'm
last
watching you, Terry.
week. You see,
Eh? That's only on two
Woodwork
jaws.
learners in. Good
No,
evening, Andy.
Do you know why it's
Evening,
only on two
Andy.
jaws? It's only on two jaws because
Because
it's not square. It's oblong.
yeah, so it's the other end, like.
Same. Right, I'm
But
going
bigger.
to slice this down a bit. Okay, talk amongst yourselves. Right, got to be square.
Excuse me.
Andy says, Joe, it's nice to hear you again.
Excuse the noise, but I can't stop it. Yeah.
That's nice of him.
I don't understand why your jabber doesn't cancel that out.
Better.
If he's talking, it will.
What's that?
Terry never shuts up. You mean if he's talking?
Yeah,
Right,
it's
that's a
hard
bit
to
more
get
s-
words in edgeways
That's a bit
sometimes.
more square, so that should
Yeah,
fit
very
his
welcome,
choice.
Mark.
Squarish.
On there. What's on there?
Ish. Yeah, but just think of that slither that's just come off. What a waste.
What come off?
Oh,
Slither.
it's okay.
I've got stacks of it, Joe. Stacks of this stuff. Do you know why?
No, tell me.
Because you bought it.
Because I bought it. I went to.
Oh my goodness.
I went.
The short
went
answer,
to-
Joe.
Did I tell you? I didn't tell you. I went on Wednesday. I went down to a place called Didcot. Some will know it, some won't. Near Ox-
Oxfordshire.
Yeah, I went down there and I did some assessments for tutors, and then from there, because we got a very, 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 very nice, kind corporate member called Dalman UK,
Mm-hmm.
who sells exotic woods, wholesale and no resale. He said, I will support the AWGB seminar and provide you with the timber.
Oh, excellent.
So I gave him the cutting list, and he was going to post it to me, which would have been would have been hell of a big bill, because I don't suppose I can show you there's bags of the stuff here, on the floor, around the corner. And he said, anyway, so that was that. So he supplied it, and I thought, I'm going to Didcot. I said to him, "Where's your factory again?" Oh, wait, store. He said, "It's in Lambourne." I said, "Oh, where's that?" Not far from Didcot. So in the traffic queue, 2.5 hours later, I arrive in Lambourne. But I had to stay in Didcot overnight because it was too far for me to come back and go to there. So then I went down, seen him. He gave me this, and he's got this bin. I mean, we are talking bin. Can't see that. 5 foot by 4 foot by 3 foot deep.
Bigger than the big blue tray.
Full up with this.
Oh, man.
Full to the brim. This is offcuts. £12 a kilo for Blackwood.
I hope you filled your pockets.
I filled the bag up. And then there's another one. I've got to show you this as well. Let me turn it off. I've got to show you this. And there's another one.
He goes
And he
wandering
said,
again.
in that bin there, pointing to said bin, not that Blackwood bin, but that bin, all that in there is only £3 a kilo. So what did I do? I picked a piece of wood that I thought I'd like.
Oh my.
Of course you did.
How about
Wait,
a
wait,
bit of
see.
leadwood?
Ooh.
Look at it. That's the
That
tree.
is nice.
Mind, it
Wow.
weighs about 10 kilos. So
Looks similar to laburnum.
It does, eh?
yeah. And it looks similar to Blackwood. And then after I picked that piece out, I found this bit underneath it.
Oh, it's just killed the oak.
Oh, that is
So
nice.
I had that as well.
Nice. Quite right.
So, that's going to come out all right. And he said, and there's Paduke here, there's everything else in Paduke here. And I said, he said, yeah, that's what it is. Anybody can come, anybody can buy it. So I did make a pig of myself.
Good on you.
So I'll have some of that. It's Charlie's bit of oak. Well, mine now. He's falling over. Lay it down, really. So there we are. So back to what we were doing. What are we going to do? What are we going to do here? Oh, we're going to make a finial, aren't we? Are we? Spin that in. Yep. What's that going at? 3,600 revolutions a minute.
Holy moly, that's fast. That's the 508 full of the pipe.
This is very splintery, this wood.
You've got.
This
William,
is very
is it
splintery, this
406?
wood, so I've got to do it. But
What's that, Joe? Sorry.
Is yours a 508?
It is Joe, yeah. Same as Terry and Brian's.
Nice.
Yeah, for their great laid.
They are indeed.
Yeah.
And for a big lathe, 3 horsepower lathe, they're super quiet.
yes, lovely layer, isn't it? Although I do know where there is a Stratos going. Somebody's selling.
I
For
know where there's a VB36.
around 2,800 for that.
2 VB36s.
So just go back one more and see if it's round.
I've seen a 508 for sale on Facebook. It was rarely used, and it had a chuck or two and a couple of miscellaneous bits and pieces for 2,500. I think it was
What?
Jason Wilkins.
You can't even get a 406 for that.
Yeah,
Nice.
and it was the 508. I think it was Jason
Turn that
Wilkins
down a
was his
minute.
name, shared it on Facebook.
Well,
Don't think it's flat yet.
sometimes you got to worry about
No.
them.
Bit more there. Look. So yeah.
Frederick Day says it looks like Coca-Cola. It's African Blackwood, isn't it?
Yeah.
See if that's flat. Because that's only about ½ inch now. Still not flat, I think. A little bit there, look. That's right. And go a bit more, can it? See what that's like. That flat. Flat all but there, but that'll be the end of the wedge, won't it? Right. Right, let's do a little finio, shall we? What shape should we have then, people? Anybody got any thoughts of what shape you want?
Where's Roy? He could get a 508 down the pub for tenner.
Right, we'll have a stop. So that'll be the back end, won't it? There.
And Haley says
Right.
she will have an Axminster 406 for sale soon. She bought it as a bundle of bits, but she already has one. So she's going to be flogging another one.
She what? Bought us a bundle of bits.
Yep.
She gonna do with it?
She's selling it, you muppet.
All right, I didn't hear it because Lathe making. You might not be able to hear the lathe spinning at 3,000 on revs, but
No,
I
I
can.
can't hear it at all. Can't hear it at all there.
I can.
Are we just letting you? Are we just letting you work away at this on your own? You don't need
Well-
any help with the design or anything, Terry, no?
Well, Glenn says teardrop. Teardrop Terry, he says.
Yeah. All right, Glenn.
Axminster 406 is a nice lathe.
Yeah.
It's beautiful lathe. Well, I was going to get a 406. Until Ruth said to me, "That's not very big. The
There's a
one you've
bigger
got
one there,
already is
Terry.
bigger than that.
It's,
When you got it's bigger than that." I said, "It is, but it's a lot dearer, dear." She said, "That's right. I'll buy it for Christmas for you." So she did.
the 406 is all the lathe you will need.
That's right. It is all
Oh,
the
for
lathe you
most
need.
folks,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's lovely.
That's the one Steve has.
The only downside I find to the 508 is everything on it is heavy. The banjo, the tails is a two-handed operation. Well, it is for me anyway.
Yeah, everything is
Yeah,
heavy. Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
it is heavy. It's a heavy lathe to use, but
It's substantially put together, let's put it like that.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a right old heavy lathe.
Surprisingly easy to move around your workshop, though, if you have a trolley jack.
Well, it's easy to move around the workshop if you get an off-center piece on it. That's how I do it.
Well, that's true, yeah. You can, right? Just, and then just
And
slide
wind
it.
it up and put it.
You just put it. It doesn't matter. You know, it could be a small piece. You know,
Here, there's a point. You also get
Could be a
you should
tiny-
try a BB36.
just a tiny bit of
Yeah.
off-center
I've
bit.
never even seen one, Lynn.
If you have a tiny bit of off-center bit and just get it going quite quick, and all you got to do is put your hand on it and just pull it around because it'll go easy. It'll bounce. It's nice.
It'll take the BB36 take up most of your workshop.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Well, the 508 comes with Teflon bearings on the pads on it. So if you have a concrete floor, it will actually slide quite easily.
It does, aye.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing with this. It's just quite hard stuff to turn and shape easily. Like that, honest. It's really, really hard. Oh well.
Are you going to save all the shaving?
One of the good things about turning this at 3,000 revs is there's a lot of wind coming off it, draft. So it's nice and cool.
Yeah, cool you down.
At the moment, I am cooking. Yeah.
You know, I've got a growling parrot here.
Yeah, I could hear him.
Hey.
Growling.
Well, it's not too good, Joe.
Is that not supposed to be a dog that growls? Oh, that's not supposed to
You'd
growl.
have thought, wouldn't you?
I'm confused now.
I've worked out why. She's standing up to the other parrot.
Oh,
that's what
see,
it is.
there's a bit of a power struggle going on in the cage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 2 cages.
two
Because
Oh,
cages.
separate,
The big one.
separate cages.
Yeah, because the big one would kill the little one.
Oh, right, okay.
A good friend of mine had an African grey parrot, and he also had 3 young sons. And you want to hear the language from that parrot?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh God, that thing needs blessing.
It'd be choice.
Yeah,
They're really good at mimicking sounds.
yeah. Oh, keep all that
Noises.
lovely black dust there for filling.
I got
Oh,
tons
yeah.
of it. I got stacks of it, William. Bagfuls. I should get a bit of paper thrown on there, really. It's just so
Gary
you can
Glass has
see.
joined us and he says, "What's this? Toothpick
Gary.
turning with Terry."
Toothpick turning with Terry.
The one little bit of blackwood I had, Brian gave it to me. I was cutting it on the bandsaw, so I made sure I cleaned out the bandsaw and collected all the shavings in the box.
Turn the lathe down a bit. The
Just a
wind
very
blowing
tiny
that
keep
around.
a hold of it. Aye.
Colin at Turn Links is wanting to know if this is your entry for next week's competition for the club.
Why? What is it?
What is the competition? Can you not remember, Terry?
Oh yeah, I got to give it to somebody, don't I? A gift for somebody.
It's a gift for somebody.
That's it. That's the entrance. Yeah, something you're giving to somebody.
Oh God! Why do woodturning
that's
clubs?
easy.
Why do woodturning clubs do that?
I don't know.
I mean, that could be anything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is.
Wide
It means
open for
anything.
anybody then.
A
That-
gift
that's-
you intend to give to somebody, and who you're going to give it to, and why.
I like the hashtag week better when you give people an idea and let them play with the idea.
Yeah. 2 rest is too high, and it's close to there, so I'm going to drop it down a bit. I'm going further in. Right?
The gift is for Zoom,
Colin,
Colin says.
a gift is for Zoom Club.
Yeah.
Was it a gift is for Zoom Club? Okay. Which reminds me, I haven't been into Zoom Club for a while. Boys, yeah.
Andy the
No,
Valley
you
Wood
haven't.
Turner's in.
I
Good
haven't.
evening,
You're right.
Andy.
Good evening, Andy.
I'm always back in it.
Getting thin now.
Terry's gift is a bag of black dust, says Andy.
This still could
know.
break.
Yeah, that's probably
An
about
eye-
all
an
he
eye
would give
poker.
you. He's a miserable old sod. Terry's not all miserable. Just mostly.
No, just mostly. Well, it's getting thin now.
That's the plan.
It's a bandstand. Um, Not look bad, does it? That doesn't look bad. So look.
Not bad at all. It's quite nice, in fact. You've been very quiet today, Terry. You must
Yeah,
be
I'm
concentrating.
constipating on this
He's constipating on this.
because this is pretty. Yeah, Got to concentrate on this.
Intense.
Okay.
Frederick says, why don't you steady the wood with your finger?
I don't need to
I
at the
think it
moment.
makes life easier. Well, it does if you didn't have it. He's got it between centres. So it should be okay for now. Lucy says, "Ooh, question, have I missed something? The wood has changed." Yes, you did, Lucy.
Yeah,
Where
you
did
blink,
go
you
when
lose
we
it,
moved
loose.
the wood over?
You
We
blink,
went
you
through
lose it.
We
Terry,
went through a whole
he burnt it.
description of
Hey?
blackwood, African blackwood, where he got it and how much he paid for it and what
I've
else he
been
got
about
at the
20
same
minutes
time.
talking about it, and she says, "Has
Yeah.
something gone wrong?
Yeah,
Something changed."
she'd been away sleeping again.
This is where it could all change. Oh, lovely old job. Am I going to get in there? That way. Oh, look at that. Time for sanding.
Lovely old job.
Mm.
Time for sanding for now. That's 180, maybe 200, 180. 180 might be a bit 240. Maybe
Yeah,
240.
240.
We've got any 240. Gotta go cut some. So we're there. 240, 400, 240, 400. There we go. Even that's a bit rough. Never mind. I could get that a bit thinner. Do I want to get that a bit thinner?
Yeah. Do you want to break it? Quit while you're ahead sometimes.
No, I'm not worried about breaking it. I've got more. Plenty more.
Yeah, but it'd be a shame.
It will, but you know.
Andy says, is this a very straight and tight grained wood? It is, Andy.
It is rock solid,
Yes.
tough, hard stuff. And you probably couldn't see the grain.
No,
To be
Chris
honest.
and Billy Woodworks is in. Good evening, Chris.
Hello,
Even
Chris.
Chris.
And Stephen Gordon's in.
Ah,
Hi, Stephen.
Welcome along,
That's
guys.
right. Just playing tonight, Stephen, because I've been to the Weekender and it's red hot. And it's about 30 degrees in here, so I'm just having a little play so that people can have a chat if they want, but they, you know, or not.
I missed
So I've been
Steve's live the other night. How did he get on?
making a couple of videos, I thought. Right, I'll be right for that. What do I need now? Yorkshire grit. Let's rub that up, sand it up a bit. I'm going to bother with the 400 because I can use Yorkshire grit. Can I? Over here somewhere.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
I see Joe.
Joe's
Joe
warming
hasn't
the
been
place.
in for a while. You see, so I thought I hate to see a grown woman cry. So we can put a bit of this on for her. She can have a little play, little singy of the songs, singing a song. Oh, look at that, eh? Here we are. Bit of this. Rub it on. Don't you start singing yet.
I'm not.
Don't you start singing yet.
Andy Woodwork says, Joe, save your strength, please. Please. Please save your strand.
Please.
I'll let William sing if you want.
Have us
Yeah, I
all
don't think
clear
there's
the
much
room.
chance of that.
Ready, Joe?
Yeah.
Hang on. Do fast. Turn it a bit. Get on then.
Hands that feel pretty can be soft
Ooh.
as your face. With light brown, you look so pretty.
Good girl. All right, look at that.
Mm.
We'll rub this in and let it do its work. I'll finish the end off in a minute. I'll finish the base off in a minute. I'll get the bulk of it done before I actually break it.
Ah, thanks, Terry Bartlett.
Yeah, he's a creep, he is.
What a treat for a Sunday.
He's a creep. You know, Tara, I always like to please. So I get the Joe to sing for you. Know what you like. Turn up a bit. Clean bit of tissue because that's gone.
That is polished up like glass.
Yeah, no, not quite, but
Good stuff in it.
that's that bit. Put the lid on that one. Over here.
The white one.
Another bit of tissue. This is from 1,000 to 2,000, 3,000, I don't know. Certainly. This makes it even better. This is what you use for your varnish, not varnish. It's called acrylics.
Varnish.
You know, what's it
Yeah.
called?
Cheers.
The stuff you put in
Resin.
pressure pot. That's it.
Resin.
Resin.
Hands that feel pretty can be
Yeah.
soft as your face.
With pure
light
white, you ultra
brown,
gritty.
ultra gritty.
There.
Great stuff.
It's looking lovely, actually. It's looking nice and shiny.
I think it was plastic.
Turn it up.
You wouldn't even need to put wax on it.
No, probably don't, actually. I've got to get in there in the grooves. It's stuck in there a little bit.
Woodworm Paul says, don't forget to thumbs up, everybody.
That's got it. Another piece of tissue. That's full up. Turn that up a bit. There. Look at that. Now then, what shall I do to polish it with? There's a mark there. There's a mark there, look. Look at that. Don't know what that is. Oh well. Take this out of the way. Don't want that in the way, do I?
What about Hampshire sheen?
Yeah, no, there's a mark on it. I've got to do something about the mark. Can't see it very well. What is it? Oh, it's a little chip out grain. So I'm going to have to do something about that. So to get over that, there's a pain in the back. I'm not going to sand. Don't fancy sanding it all again.
Take a little slice with the skew.
Yeah. Sharpen the skew of it, I think. Sharpen that up a bit. Might have been that it was a bit gritty on the skew and a bit blunt. Well, not blunt, but needed a touch up, and I didn't bother. Because you know me, don't I? If I don't have to, I won't. Oh, that's better. That's sharp. It might be the skew that's causing it, because sometimes the grain does chip out. So it does splinter sometimes.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can feel it there.
You can
I
hear
can
it.
feel it there. Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, no, it's still there. It's chipping out. It's chipping out all the time. I have to sand it. Damn, I didn't want to sand it. I'll sand it. Right, it'll have to be 180, won't it? I don't know if that'll do it even, because it'll chip out. Sometimes some of the grain does chip out. Gets to the stage where it chips out. You can't stop it. And you don't know where it's coming from. And
Shame.
I don't matter anymore.
It's looking nice, Terry, I have to say.
Cheers.
That's got it without chipping. That's got it without chipping.
What's panga panga? What's it called?
What's
Panga panga wood. Never heard of it.
Heard of panga?
Me
I've heard of
neither.
panga panga.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah. Colin used it, I think. He can tell you about it. I think he used it for his
Oh, he's for his.
ornamento. I'm not
That's
sure.
the one, ornamental leaf. That's the one.
I think so. But I stand corrected, of course, because I don't know.
And he says boot polish to hide it.
Yeah.
I think you have it now, have you?
I think so. I think I have. Yeah. Did I have some white? Oh, there's the white in it. Is that the white? No, that's not the white. I had white left over on there, didn't I? Yeah, that do. Put a bit of that on there. That's it. Polish.
Frederick said it's a hard, dense wood from West Coast Africa.
That's it. Right, that's that bit done. You can see how light I've got the tailstock, that, because I'm stopping it with my thumb. See? That's just basically to support it so I don't break it, so I don't snap it in half. That's better. Right, now then, what am I going to polish it with? Anything? What about we wipe on polygloss?
Yeah, have a go.
Do you have to clean off the Yorkshire grit on it and things like that? No, just wipe on.
I don't know. Never used it. What does it say on the tin?
Apply up to 5. Well, it doesn't say anything on the tin. It just says apply up to 5 coats.
There you go.
Apply over acrylic or cellulose sanding sealer.
Oh,
Too late now.
Too late.
Done that, am I?
You've regretted it. Give it a wipe with methylated spirits and then sanding seal it.
And then you can seal it, yeah?
It'll be grand.
Yeah, it might be all of it. No, I'm going to put some. No, because I'll put some wax on it.
Some wax on it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, Anthracene wax to do.
Get on.
There you go. A bit of that, right? Can't be bothered. Time I wipe it off, another half a day, innit?
Panga wood. Haley said I made a pepper mill out of it. It was
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Oh, I'd like to see that, Haley.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm not going to do it in there because there's little veins I've cut. Little half circles. So I'm not going to bother with that. Turn that over. There we go. Does that look like? All right.
It does. Very nice.
Super duper.
Right. Did I have a 6mm or 10mm spanner handy? Oh, it's going to be a 6mm for a size like that. 6mm.
for
No.
smaller size, yeah.
Excuse me, vernier. 6mm. Put a tenon on it. There you go. 6mm. That one.
That'll be nice now for a nice lidded pot.
Yeah, anything that comes along, it's going to be 4.5 inch, 4.25 inches long. I've got to finish that bit before I do that bit. That's all right. Turn the speed down a bit. Tighten that up slightly. And finish that off. This is where I break it now. It climbs up over.
Goes
Where it'll
up
climb
there.
up over. Look closely there. Even with my new glasses, I can't see this. I've got to do it by taking the glasses off. Or, looking over the top of them so I can actually get in there. Loosen that off a bit. So it stops that. And then I'm going to get my little danger knife.
Russian lathe knife.
That bloody thing.
I'm just gonna tear that down. Yeah.
Take your tail stuck out of it.
It's like a Stanley knife, that thing, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. It's a little button off it. Look.
Well done.
That's that bit done. Put that back in its sheath because it's razor sharp. I mean razor. Sharper than a Stanley knife, that. Right, what else did I want to do? I want a parting tool, don't I? Parting some tools. Lower that down a bit. In there somewhere. And it's got to be undercut there, so I will need my skew chisel again. There's a little bit of a round on it. I wish I could see better. Got it. Try it right-handed now, too. Better. See what 6 mil is.
You're not far off, are you?
Not far off. There's about 8 there. So down a little bit more. Do it back here. So might be 6.
Oh, thanks, Haley. I'll have a look.
Tiny bit more. That's it.
Very good, Haley. We'll have a look at that.
Second 6.
I bought some crush grind.
If you can
inserts
nip
for
over,
paper mills.
well, you nip over and get that Instagram link. Stick it in.
Too high. Down a bit.
Oh, I can't, Brian.
You can't. Hold on.
I don't have Instagram on my computer.
Oh, neither do I. Come think of that. Sheila must be able to find it. Instagram.
Oh, let's see, can I do it on my phone?
Probably won't be so. No, continuous. Didn't know you could do Instagram with your computer, to be honest. There you go.
There we are. Just check that it's shiny still. I'm going to touch here on the back. So make sure it gets it all up in the back of it, just in case. There. Part that off, TJ. Okay. I think I use a Sharpie one again. And then
I think I found it there, Brian.
It is good, man. I'm just looking for it.
Now, knowing me, I'm liable to do anything.
I've seen Dave, you did it right. You did it. Oh. Panga Panga and you salt and pepper mill. Panga Panga. Very dark, but highly grained. Nice.
That's unusual wood. Very nice.
here we are.
Lovely.
Wait. And you can just see I've cut veins in it. Let's see at the top.
Yeah.
Very nice, sir. Stunning piece.
So that is 4.5 inches long, roughly. And then I would sit on top of a little pot one at some point.
Yep, definitely will.
It's nearly an hour. I don't think I want to do any more. It's too bloody warm in here. I'm cooking.
And a nice cold one now when you're finished.
So basically, from that to that, ish.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And that was scrap. In do you know why it was scrap? It's got a woodworm in it, just there. Or did it? And it was in the scrap box. And it was about 4 tons of it in the scrap box when I went down there. So if anybody knows where Dalman, UK are, you want to get some decent timber, exotics, you got everything. Everything.
That was a nice little find.
All the African. Yeah, he said, come down to pick up the... I said, I was chatting to him about it, and he said, send me the list. So I emailed him the cutting list. Bless him. He said, that's all right. He said, I'll cut all that for you. It costs a bit to send it. I said, well, I'm in near Oxford. Oh, that's not far from me, he said. I'm there on Wednesday doing some assessing for tutors. He said, oh, come down after. Pick all the timber up. So I'll have to stay the night, obviously. And it was another 2 hours away. The time I got through the traffic. Never mind. It's just life. But I didn't mind that. And I did that. And he gave me all the timber and I filled the van up. Then I went rummaging around myself.
As you do.
And you know,
Oh,
spent
why not?
even more money, as you do. So, all good fun though. Yeah, that's about it, really. Yeah. What else have I got to do? Nothing really. I love to sit down. My back's hurting. I'm sweating buckets. See, I know I shouldn't have come on tonight. Right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that short, but very interesting for me anyway. Play
Was
with the
interesting.
scooters, though.
It was
It is.
very
I
good.
Great
played
job.
with the scooter. I hadn't played with the scooter for a little while, so I thought, just practice.
We'd have never guessed.
You never guess that, would you?
No.
Oh, back. Just
We
practice. I thought,
we
there we
will
are.
never figure that out, Terry.
Never figured that out anyway, will we? So, any burning questions that you need to tell me about, or anything else before I go?
Well, Colin says Dalman's had an open day yesterday and all the local clubs were invited.
They did. They had an open day, and Phil Irons was there turning.
Mm.
I nearly, if I hadn't needed to go to the weekend, or I was going to spend 3 days down there in the hotel and go and see that as well. But you know, I take it he had a good day. Well, I hope he did anyway. I don't know anybody that's gone down there, but if anybody does know, I hope it was all right. Yeah, heck of a nice chap. Rob Wilson, he's called. For those who get Revolutions, AWGB members, just watch his space because I did a story on him Wednesday.
Yeah, you did.
I interviewed him.
Oh, you did.
Rahel is asking
Whoa.
what was the best bit of the Weekender and who inspired you?
Gary Rance this afternoon. Brilliant demo. He made, well, I'm not going to tell you what he made. Well, he made a smoke shaker. One day I'll make it, but I'm going to ask him first if that, because I think he does it as a demo, so I don't want to make it and show you lot. If he does it as a demo, it's a bit unfair, isn't it? It's not my, what's the name is his, so.
He's not the first one to make a salt shaker either.
No, but this salt shaker is different, and it was brilliant. And I thought, I could do that as a demo, but only if I get his permission to, because I'm not just going to go and do it. Because I think he invented it a long time ago. And I wouldn't be so rude. I wouldn't be so rude to.
I know.
Roger Kent's asking, is there any advantage of a straight skew over curved skew?
No, not really. Just the user. The oval skew can be a bit difficult to use. Can be, if you're, but if you can use a skew chisel, you can use that. In fact, I find it sometimes better because it's oval. So when you go and do a turn, it actually is oval. So you get 3/4 of the way around the bead before you need to go up on the edge, which is rounded as well. The edge is rounded. Oh, I've got one there. No, that's this. I don't know, you see the small one. I got a bigger one than this as well, 3/4 inch I use. But there, you can see the ovalness of it as I go
That's
through
a dainty little scoop.
It's 1/2 inch, but it's rounded. It's straight. It's straight there. So that bit is flat. That bit there is flat, as you can see, flat. Then it's oval. Then that bit is round. There, as you can see. I don't know why I didn't do them both round, but obviously flat on there, round for going over and round. And anyway, practice. Practice makes perfect.
If you can show it again, she was plating up dinner.
Lucy, that's the bit of word I used first time, Lucy. When you came back, it was a bit like that. I didn't paint it, and Lucy, it ended up like that. And there's a skew that did it. Flat there, flat on the bottom. Well, the toe heel flat underneath. Oval that way. So you can see it's oval probably. But you can see it's oval by looking at the grind. Look at the grind.
At the business end.
See the way the grind is making it oval. And then the top, which is the toe end or the point, it comes to a round, goes around there. and it's really nice to work it. I think it is anyway. And then you got the Ashley Isles skew, which is a brilliant 1-inch skew. It's quite heavy, which is nice. Ogging out, it's lovely, and it is rounded on both top and bottom.
I have that one, I think.
You see, rounded on both sides. This is the one I use the most. And then if you want to get really fancy, well, that's the Ashley Isles 1/2-inch skew, rounded on both. See that?
Mine are all called negative rake scrapers, Terry, not skews.
Yeah. And then if you want to really take a mick, you got the Colwyn Way. That's the bigger one. That's quite nice to use actually, because it's quite light. It is rounded as well, not totally round, but it is beveled. It's got a round
Slightly,
on it.
yeah. Doesn't dig into the tool rest.
No, don't dig into the tool rest, and it's quite light, and you can hold it there like that because it's nice and narrow there, and it's quite light, and you can just fiddle around with it. It's good. Do lots with that. I got that one, and I think I got the smaller one somewhere as well. I can't find it now. And I got bigger ones,
I was asking, do you like the radius skew or straight?
Yeah, I have used the radius skew. These are straight skews, of course, but I've got a small radius skew here, which I used quite often. That one. 1 3/4.
Bloody hell, that's a beastie.
That's not small, is it?
But you'd be surprised what small stuff you can cut with that, even on the very tip, on the edge. You cut tiny little things with it. But it is a bit
ball
heavy.
scraper.
And it is right. And on the top of it this time it's flat. You can see. But on the bottom, it's rounded.
Oh.
So for that way on the tool rest, it won't, and that's nice for doing big stuff. But then you could do big stuff with a small one as well. And then of course you got the round skew over there, which I just got hold of. It's a bit pointy for me, but so I'll probably put the angle back a bit. It's too pointy.
Is that actually forgiven as a flat screw?
It's actually 45 degrees. So if I hold it dead straight on a tool rest, it's 45 degrees. But I like to hold the chisel sideways slightly.
Which is harder to use, Ter, the flat one or the round bar?
Well, for me, they're all the same, but probably I would think the flat one for anybody that's learning it. This is quite easy to use. It's quite easy to use.
And Andy, the woodwork learner, says all these different shaped paint tin old.
You're a worry to me, Andy.
My sentiments as well.
Get it in, get working with it. And of course, there's the other skew I got, which is beading and parting tool. Can be also used as a skew.
Can.
With good effect. So if you're doing small stuff. There. And there's the other skew. It's called a skew.
A bent skew.
Because if you turn it upside down on the tool rest like that, that's a skew. And that gives good finishes sometimes. But there we are. But like, you shouldn't use a skew on a bowl, and just like you shouldn't use the roughing gouge on a bowl. There we are. So endeth the lesson.
You ended the first lesson.
I've lasted till 9 o'clock, look, and the door's wide open, and it's still about 29 degrees in here. But there we are. I've had a good weekend. Oh, back's killing me. Been out all day today down there. I've been everywhere, man.
You've had your fill of wood turning for the weekend.
I've had me fill of wood turning for the weekend, and there was who was there? Andrew Hall. That was yesterday was Chris Parker, Andrew Hall demonstrating, and today was Mary Ashton and Gary Rance. And of course, there was all the traders, which is not good because you get in there and
not good for your pocket.
Right, just have a look at this. Try this. Try that. Try that. So, 150, 200 pound later, you walk out with bags.
Can I take it home and try it?
And I thought I was doing well actually, because there's a lady there in one of these mobility scooters. It's quite a big scooter. She was quite disabled, but she was sitting in this scooter, and Steve and I were walking back out, and she was in front of us. And we just looked at the scooter. There's something wrong with that scooter. There's something, and then we realised it's like 16 bags of tools and everything you could think of hanging off the back, chestnuts, all hanging off the back of this scooter. Looking it's going to tip up. Oh, well, she's done well. So, yeah. And I met lots of people down there as well that I hadn't seen before. Seen in the chat. I come, hello, Terry. With Ellie, I said, yeah, I'm so and so. Here we are, faces to names and names to faces. Okay, we're going.
Good
9 o'clock.
job.
I've done,
It's never 9 o'clock already.
done an hour and a half.
Is
See?
it?
See, when you're having fun,
Time flies.
time flies. I'm
Just
going to go in there and annoy Reith.
No.
Quite right, Terry.
So thank you everybody for coming down. Just like I said, it was too hot to do the lamp post. I'll carry on with that as soon as it gets a bit cooler.
Persecute you into doing it.
And there's what I did tonight, and it's not much but tough. You have to get used to that when you got hundreds of those. Well, not hundreds, but quite a few. I'll see you if this mouse works. Where's the mouse to? There it is. I'll see you all further down. Fingers up.
Further down the line, somewhere.
Oh, about hang on a minute. See if this mouse works. Go here. Put the Fizzogs online. There they are. Look. There's the Fizzogs. There's the miserable figure of Fizzogs.
The
He's
miserable.
like
Like a
yourself.
rabbit, the startled rabbit in the headlights.
Joe's been sitting there chatting all this time, and the sun's gone down, and then Glenn's too lazy to get out and put a shilling in a meter.
Nah, it's the
Never mind.
Temple of Doom. I like it.
Temple of Doom.
You're dead right.
It's the vampire's cage.
So, if there's no further questions, I will say goodbye.
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 Goodbye,
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for
Bye,
coming
everybody.
in.
There's
See
the
you all
finger.
later, guys. Have a
Hitting the
nice, have
button
a nice
now.
week.
Hopefully, I'll see you next week, but I'm not sure what's happening. My son's coming up at some point.
Oh,
with
no.
his partner and my granddaughter, and we're
Oh.
doing lots of things, and that's over a weekend as well. So I can't remember when it is. I'm going to get in that trouble when I
Okay.
get in there because I just can't
Yeah.
remember when. Maybe this week, come in, or maybe the week after. So if I'm not on, it's because they're up here. See you later. Bye.
Take care, everyone. Thanks for
Bye,
coming in.
everybody.